Go ahead. Hello?
Hi, is this Derek?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, I'm Elle Woods.
I'm calling from the Legal Advocacy Center at Archway Community Services.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. Oh, okay, that's good. Sorry.
How can I help you?
I'm not sure if you can, but okay, so I'm facing an eviction.
The eviction for the smoking on the property?
Yes.
Today, on Eviction Wars, Derek speaks to a lawyer on the phone. He has just been woken up though, so he might seem a bit anxious and dehydrated.
Does your tenancy agreement say anything about not smoking?
Here's the problem. I don't have the tenancy agreement. I don't know where it is. I've lived here so long, it just got lost in I don't know. I went to the property manager and I said, "Can we get another copy of the tenancy agreement?" And she wouldn't give us one.
So the people upstairs, are they the owners?
They're the owners.
When you requested a copy of the tenancy agreement, what did the property manager say?
I don't remember exactly. In 2018, they just said they wouldn't give me one. They said, "What, Derek, why won't you just get off the property? They want you to move. You have to move."
Express that they don't want you smoking on the property, but they're saying you're not supposed to, you're saying you're allowed?
No, they're not saying that I'm not supposed to. They're just saying I smoke on the property and it endangers their health. That's it.
Okay.
It's because many friends know about this. It's been ongoing for so long. I put so many hours, hundreds of hours into working on this over the months. My whole summer has been consumed by this pretty much. It's just that they interfere with my quality of life, of well-being and harassment. I got these weights recently because I'm not vaccinated and I can't go to the gym anymore. And the lady on several occasions was snuck around a corner in her pajamas, took pictures and ran away. I saw her, I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she was taking some pictures and then later didn't say anything, then hid around a corner again and went in the house and then phoned me up saying that I'm not supposed to be lifting weights under the property.
Has any of this been put in writing?
Any of what exactly? The ICBC statements, that's...
What you've just described, the hose, the smoking, the weights, the smells, have you asked in writing?
Asked who?
The property manager.
They're not going to help me with anything like that. They're not going to do anything.
Well, the reason I'm asking this is in order for you to file a dispute with the residential tenancy branch, they want to know what you've done.
No, I know that. I've already got a dispute. I've already got an appeal process. They know everything. I've talked to them
I understand that. What I'm saying is you're talking about your quiet enjoyment and harassment, etc.
Yeah.
This that you're doing with the Notice 10 tenancy is dealing with the Notice 10 tenancy. What you're talking about is a separate issue, I'm assuming?
Just how they've handled the whole thing.
Tenancy.
Put it in writing. Alerting management to an issue with your neighbours through a formal, written letter automatically gives you proof you've tried to handle the problem. Should the issue escalate, you can show you took every action possible because you'll have a paper trail to prove it. To further guarantee your complaint gets the attention it deserves, make sure you're in good standing with your landlord. We've taken the time to put together a sample letter for a letter of complaint. Dear Mr. Piece of Shit, I'm writing to formally request your help in dealing with an issue that has arisen. These previous attempts to resolve the problem have been unsuccessful, and this issue is directly affecting me. I'm hoping we can resolve this issue. If your complaint isn't addressed, first of all, we recommend that you do not resort to classic 1980s style gun violence like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, or Weird Al Yankovic. There are other options to consider if your landlord or apartment company isn't responding. Report the problem to the local tenants association, consult with an attorney, make sure you let your landlord know you're prepared to take these alternative steps.
So in order for an arbitrator to look at loss of quiet enjoyment, they want to know what have you done about it. So
I've been phoning people about it almost every day for 3 months or so.
That's not dealing with the landlord. So that's why I'm saying, have you put anything in writing to the property management company that X, Y, and Z has been going on and you would like to just live in peace?
I've talked to them on the phone. That's what I'm telling you. I've been doing that over.
That's why I'm asking you, have you put it in writing?
I've just said no like 4 times. No, there's not. I've been
Okay.
I've made.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. So being sarcastic with me.
I'm not being sarcastic. I've told you the answer to your question.
You just said I've told you 4 times. Actually, you had not. So
I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, well you know that I mean no.
Telling everybody.
Okay, you've said that to me. I get it. I have to put it in writing. I didn't understand that. Hello? Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, I put it. I never put anything in writing because they haven't been interested in helping me. I never even thought of putting. Okay, so what do you mean? I have to write them a letter?
Yes, yeah. And I recommend, I'm happy to put a letter together for you and send it to Home Life.
Perfect.
As well as CC a copy to the owners of the home.
Okay.
Asking for a tenancy agreement, a copy of the tenancy agreement, which quite frankly is well overdue.
Derek Touchot would like to apologize for acting like a grumpy fella to the lawyer. He had insinuated that he said no by explaining in a direct manner about the other things he did, but realizes now he should have been more clear. He had actually just been woken up by this call and had not even eaten his breakfast cereal and apple juice.
Pat Robinson. Pat Robinson was the property manager throughout the whole time. And during the first eviction attempt in 2018, both in person when I went down there to try and get the tenancy agreement, and on the phone when I tried to get it, she called me retarded. And that's one of the reasons I wished I had recorded it so I could prove to people what I'm dealing with here.
What's your schedule like? Do you have specific times a day that you're not available? So that I can set up an appointment for us to go through this?
I'm fairly open.
Okay, I've got Wednesday, November the 3rd at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
What I'd like you to do, if you can, is sit down with a calendar and try to jot down dates, or at least the month. What the residential tenancy branch will ask, especially when you're going for loss of quiet enjoyment, they want dates, times, they want to know how much of an intrusion on your life this is.
This has been relatively constant.
What you need to do is, how many times a month do they come down and knock on your door? How many times a week? Whatever.
Yeah.
But it needs to be quantified. So, like I said, get a calendar and go through some dates and what they did. Obviously, if you've got phone calls recorded, then you've got dates on those.
Yeah.
And we'll go through that so that I've got some stuff that we can document in order for me to send a proper letter.
Yeah. Okay.
So is this the best number for me to reach you at?
Yep. And you can write a secondary number in case the battery is low or something like that, you know. You can write my house number down too as a secondary.
Next week on Eviction Wars, an inspector comes to the house.
Please, whatever I did, I'm sorry. Just go.